The world is filled with beauty and opulence. The grandeur of Princess Sheikha Mara bint of Dubai was recently witnessed throughout the Middle East. Meanwhile, around Europe, 120,000 British residents attended Prince Harry's lavish royal wedding, which captivated the interest of the whole country. However, in Asia, in the tiny country of Brunei, the two most well-liked princes of the Brunei Royal Family got married in magnificent ceremonies. 10-day celebrations include a parade of customary coordinating bridal and groom ensembles as well as a variety of jewelry. Welcome back to The Wealthiest, where you will learn the ins and outs of the world's elite, how they live, and how they spend their accumulated wealth. Let's get started. Let's give a little overview of Hassanal Bolkiah before delving into his lavish lifestyle. He is worth several billions of dollars, presently serving as the 29th Yang di Pertuan of Brunei. His full name is Hassanal Bolkiah Ibni Omar Ali Saifuddin III. Since the nation's independence from British domination in 1984, he has served as Prime Minister. The Sultan is mostly recognized for his enormous net worth, despite the fact that he is an educated man who graduated from the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst in the United Kingdom. Sultan Hassanal, Brunei's Sultan and Prime Minister, is one of the world's longest reigning monarchs, second place only to Queen Elizabeth, having reigned for 55 years. His tremendous wealth, estimated at $25 billion as of the last update in February 2024, makes his children's multi-million-dollar royal weddings unbelievably luxurious in comparison. The Sultan's possessions include luxury properties. Sultan Hassanal, an enthusiastic car collector, has what is arguably the world's largest individual automotive collection, ranging from 3,000 to 6,000 vehicles. This includes a gold-plated Rolls-Royce. The Sultan owns a Boeing 747 and is known to fly it himself on overseas flights. A wealthy nation. Located on the Southeast Asian island of Borneo, which it shares with Malaysia and Indonesia, lies the tiny Republic of Brunei. Despite having a population of less than 500,000, the nation, which separated from Britain in 1984, is among the richest in the world because of its enormous deposits of oil and gas. Mateen's father, Hassanal, is the leader of the House of Bolkiah, the governing royal dynasty with the longest reign in history. In addition to leading the government as prime minister, the Sultan is also Minister of Defense, overseeing Brunei's armed forces, as well as finances and foreign policy. In the tiny nation of Brunei, the Sultan is not only the richest man but also its most powerful, we're going to call it. The wedding of the decade will be that of Prince Abdul Mateen of Brunei and his spouse Anisha Isa Kalebik. Yes, the royal bachelor is no longer available. You have probably heard about the lavish wedding celebrations that Prince Abdul Mateen of Brunei is now enjoying. In a statement released in October 2023, the Sultan formally announced their marriage. Prince Mateen posted a rare picture of himself and Anisha together on Instagram to confirm the news and build excitement. On New Year's Day, an official photo of the pair was made public, giving the impression that the wedding was soon approaching. Prince Mateen posted a picture to Instagram along with the caption, "Wishing you all the best for 2024. We can't help imagining what his wife, Anisha, will wear for their lavish celebration. The royal wedding, dubbed the marriage ceremony of the century, will begin as a 10-day event on January 7, 2024. The RTB announced that on January 11, 2024, the Sultan Omar Ali Saifuddin Mosque will host the marriage ceremony, also known as the Nikah. To celebrate our affection for the lovely pair, we've gathered their favorite ensembles from the lavish event. Who is Prince Abdul Mateen? Born on August 10, 1991, Abdul Mateen Ibni Sultan Haji Hassanal Bolkiah is a member of the Brunei Royal Family. He is the fourth son and 10th child of Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah of Brunei by Puan Haja Mariam binti Haji Abdul Aziz, his previous second wife. He is also the creator of Job Boxing Gym. His royal wedding. The princes and princesses of Brunei have their ceremonial festivities at Istana Nurul Iman, the world's largest residential palace. It covers more than 200,000 square meters and includes extravagances such as 22-karat gold domes, 257 bathrooms, 1788 rooms, and gold-plated elevators. Brunei Prince Abdul Mateen, the fourth son of Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah, celebrated his lavish wedding over 10 days, beginning on January 7th. Prince Mateen is one of the most well-known members of the Asian royal family, being sixth in line for the throne. Anisha Rosnah Isa Kalebich, his wife, is the granddaughter of Pahin Dato Haji Isa Ibrahim, the Sultan's personal advisor. German Larkin, a well-known photographer who has worked with A-list celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Kate Moss, Angelina Jolie, and Lisa from Blackpink, captured the moments of the royal wedding. The week-long wedding will feature musical performances, a supper with foreign visitors, and the customary ceremony. Check out what to expect from the first royal wedding of the year, as we eagerly await pictures of the glamorous location and the stunning bride's bridal gown. The bride stole the event during the formal ceremony, thanks to her exquisite and sophisticated look in a traditional white dress and bouquet of numerous precious stones. Wearing traditional royal attire and carrying a ceremonial sword, Prince Mateen upheld his dapper bearing, representing the regal grace and lineage of Brunei's royal dynasty. The bride's tiara, which was originally ordered for Princess Azima's wedding at Mateen Bolkiah's wedding the year before, was a focal point of Prince Abdul Mateen's wedding. This stunning tiara, which took 8 months to complete from concept to diamond sourcing and careful assembly, was created by Singapore's premier jeweler Flower Diamond. Representing good looks and majesty, the tiara had an astounding 838 diamonds, totaling more than 132 carats. Distinguished members of the royal family were among the astonishing 5,000 guests who attended the extravagant wedding. After the wedding ceremony, in front of both families and notable guests. Among the special guests at the wedding on the 14th are President Joko Widodo, Sultan Abdullah and Tunku Aziza, King Jigme Khesar Namgyel Wangchuck, and Queen Jetsun Pema, President Bongbong Marcos and Liza Araneta Marcos, Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong and Ho Ching, Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim and Wan Aziza, Tengku Muhammad Iskandar, Tunku Idris Iskandar, Tengku Fahd Muazzam, Princess Noor and Amr Zidan, Princess Munira Al Saud and Prince Mamdouh, Sheikh Rashid, and Tunku Amina Maimuna were also in attendance. On their wedding day, the elegant royal couple upheld their dedication to sophisticated fashion. The prince donned his magnificently embroidered military uniform. On his special day, he made a declaration of loyalty to his family and his country. Seated in the rear of an open-top Rolls-Royce, both of them started a ceremonial parade. They gave a wave to the throngs of people lined Brunei's capital streets. Bandar Seri Begawan was filled with celebration, as locals flocked to see the procession ahead of time. Due to the royal wedding, hotel reservations in Bandar Seri Begawan spiked. To ensure the best viewing locations for the royal procession, people from all around Brunei booked overnight stays, highlighting the importance of the occasion for the country and the general public's interest in it. The royal couple hosted important people and demonstrated the legitimacy of the event at a lavish luncheon that took place in the evening. Representing his regal rank, Prince Mateen donned a ceremonial uniform of gold and black, embellished with decorations that represented his accomplishments. His bride, Anisha Rosnah Isa Kalebik, complemented his elegance with a gown in the mermaid style, highly beaded with sequins and stones, and a 3-meter-long floral-patterned embroidered veil. A sizable pear-shaped diamond pendant and matching diamond drop earrings, which complemented her tiara flawlessly, completed her entire look. According to Ruatir, one intriguing part of the wedding was Prince Mateen's disclosure that Anisha Rosnah Isa Kalebik received a small financial gift from the couple of $1,000. Curiosity was piqued when the cash gift was quite straightforward, given the prince's regal standing appears. Royal observers frequently observe that members of the royal family tend to minimize the ostentation of wedding presents or dowries. This strategy is thought to be a means of avoiding excess and putting unnecessary pressure on their relationships. Crucially, it is acknowledged that the real significance of a royal wedding is not found in monetary presents, but rather in the love and dedication that the bride and groom share, regardless of whether they choose to have a royal wedding or a more traditional ceremony. This feeling highlights the human love beneath the opulence of royal weddings, highlighting the common ideals of love and partnership at the center of these extravagant occasions. According to AFP, one spectator expressed her happiness at seeing Prince Mateen wed Anisha, calling it a once-in-a-lifetime moment. Mateen is the 4th son and 10th child of Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah, hence it is doubtful that he will become king or queen. On the other hand, the social media star has amassed a sizable following of more than 2.6 million on Instagram alone. Prince Malik. Born on June 30, 1983, Abdul Malik ibn Hassanal Bolkiah is a prince of Brunei. He is the 3rd son of Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah and Queen Saleha, his first wife. Additionally, from 1st of March, 2013, until February 28, 2017, he served as the Sultan Haji Hassanal Bolkiah Foundation's previous chairman of the management committee. The youngest son of Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah of Brunei and Queen Saleha, Prince Abdul Malik, was married in a lavish ceremony that took place in the Istana Nurul Iman Royal Palace on April 5th to 15th, 2015. Prince Abdul Malik, who is second in line for the throne, married Dayanku Rabiatul Adawiya Pengiran Haji Bolkiah, a data analyst, in a royal ceremony that was noteworthy. Friends, family, nobles, and foreign dignitaries, including the ruler of Saudi Arabia and high-ranking officials from Malaysia, attended the lavish event. The gathering of prominent foreigners and members of Brunei's aristocracy made it a significant occasion on the social calendar of this region. Sultan Ahmad Shah of Pahang, Sultan Sharafuddin Idris, Shah of Selangor, Sultan Mizan Zainal Abidin of Terengganu, Tuanku Muhriz of Negeri Sembilan, Sultan Ibrahim Ismail of Johor, Sultan Nazrin Shah of Perak, and Tuanku Syed Sirajuddin of Perlis were among the monarchs and sultans of Malaysia who attended the wedding. Among the notable attendees were the governor of Saudi Arabia's Hale province, Prince Saud bin Abdul Muhsin Al Saud, and Tun Pehin Sri Abdul Taib Mahmud, the Yang di Pertua Negeri of Sarawak. Pengiran Anak Bolkiah, the bride, arrived in style, trailed by 7 matchmakers with silver plates, a set of 16 silver water jugs, a gold-embroidered fan, a battle box, a tray with battle leaves, and other customary goods. She was also joined by 16 bridesmaids holding candles and a second group carrying 4 silver boxes for nicer leaves. The royal couple was seated side by side on 2 golden thrones in Istana Nurul Iman's audience hall. Their clothes were an elegant show of wealth, adorned with diamonds, gold, and other priceless stones. The bride wore a stunning diamond tiara, set with 6 drops of emerald. Her veil was beautifully embroidered with fine gold thread, and her bridal bouquet was made from a variety of sparkling jewels rather than the conventional fresh flowers. The bride, who embodied royal luxury, accessorized herself with an array of magnificent jewelry for her wedding to Prince Abdul Malik. Hundreds of well-known designers worked to prepare for this magnificent and lavish royal wedding. Having spent 19 years designing clothes for the Brunei Royal Family, Dato Bernard Chandran felt honored to be tasked with designing the bride and groom's apparel. With the help of a group of talented royal tailors, Chandran, who is well known for creating gowns for other royal weddings, and international celebrities like Lady Gaga and Rihanna, created one of the most exquisite and opulent wedding gowns ever. 5,000 people attended an extravagant celebration in the palace hall following the ceremony, the couple dressed in equally sumptuous evening wear. Prince Abdul was dressed in a military uniform with a collar and epaulets made of diamonds. The bride, meantime, shone in a floor-length purple gown that was intricately embroidered with silver and adorned with jewels. She also wore a head veil and a diamond tiara set with rubies and other brilliantly colored gemstones. According to IP Times, she decorated her look with a huge hairpin adorned with diamonds and rubies, as well as a ruby necklace. Rabiatul was regarded as one of the luckiest royal brides in history at the time. Considering how extravagant her wedding was and that she married into one of the wealthiest royal houses in Asia, the people found her even more adorable after she gave birth to a gorgeous princess in 2016. She frequently appears with her spouse at important royal functions, actively engages in philanthropic endeavors, and speaks out in favor of women's and children's rights in Brunei. The royal couple has 3 kids from their marriage. The royal couple welcomed Pengiran Anak Mutia Rayatul Bolkiah, a princess, as their first child on 2nd of March 2016. Pengiran Anak Fatia Rafahul Bolkiah, their second daughter, was born on March 10, 2018. On January 5, 2020, Pengiran Anak Kalisha Mishbahul Bolkiah, a daughter, was born as the 3rd child. Brunei's opulent royal weddings are not only ambitious in scope, but also a reflection of spiritual values and tradition. In particular, for a wealthy monarchy like Brunei, hosting such extravagant weddings is not just a matter of tradition, but also reflects expectations for the future of the royal genealogy. Royal families often view grand weddings as celebrations honoring this sacred union under divine watchfulness, rather than merely as displays of wealth and influence. Generally, the nation is well known for its extensive religious and cultural legacy. Malays and Chinese make up the majority of the population in Brunei, which has a very distinct ethnic makeup with about 90% of the total. Each year, more than 4,000 marriages between foreigners and Bruneians are consummated in the nation. In Brunei, engaged couples, their families, and friends look forward to their marriage for a long time. Although Muslims make up the majority of the population in Brunei, there are still a significant number of people who practice other religions. Islamic law covers the majority of weddings. The nation's marital rules are derived from both civil and Sharia law, The majority of the Chinese population in the nation adheres to Confucianism, Buddhism, Christianity, as well as Taoism. There are many different ways to perform a marriage in the nation, and couples in rural areas frequently combine customary ceremonial customs with conventional Christian wedding ceremonies. For both male and female partners, as well as those from other foreign nations, the legal minimum age of marriage in Brunei is 18 years old. For sure, Brunei's royal weddings are a beautiful spectacle that enthralls both the locals and tourists alike. These weddings are a wonderful example of the nation's rich cultural heritage and tradition, from the lavish decor to the intricate customs. The royal families don't cut corners to make sure that everything is flawless, from the elaborate feasts to the traditional clothes. These weddings provide a chance for the country to unite and celebrate the union of two distinct individuals, in addition to being an occasion of love and unity. A luxurious royal wedding that could easily be the year's most memorable royal event has already kicked off in 2024. This event can be expressed as one of the most memorable events ever. Now it's time to conclude the video. I hope our insight into the 10-day lavish wedding of Prince Mateen of Brunei was very interesting to know. Of course, blue-blooded visitors from Asia and the Middle East, along with government leaders, attended the magnificent ceremony that marked the wedding celebrations. The celebration took place at the expansive Istana Nurul Iman Palace, with Prince Mateen dressed in a ceremonial uniform while his bride wore a long white dress and brilliant jewelry. In their first public parade through the capital city of Brunei, the newlyweds waved to the throngs of people who had gathered to see the royal family in action. The royal extravaganza's extravagant decorations serve as a stark reminder of the tiny nation's extraordinary wealth, which comes almost exclusively from its massive oil reserves. What do you think about the wedding? If you like our video, please leave a comment letting us know what you liked and why. And be sure to subscribe to our channel to show your support and not miss any upcoming content. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, dream big and shoot for the stars.